I have a thing for bodies of water, and as such, I have a collection of videos that is pretty much just my view of some of the particularly calming, beautiful, serene spots I've been to that I wanted to keep with me. One memory that I keep returning to is this one. I shot it in Nice last summer. So with that, welcome to Nice. I was passing by Nice on my way to meet Metronomy in Grimaud, next to Saint-Tropez. I had no time to lose, so the first spot I went to was the market. Tell me what you eat and I will tell you who you are. One of the greatest delights for me is a good farmer's market. And the one in Nice did not disappoint. Breads, saucisson sec, veggies, and future versions of me. Cuckoo. I ended up getting a soca, one of the local treats, and some fresh blackberries. One of the best things of Nice is it has a beach. I mean, yes, it's on the Riviera, of course it has a beach. But guys, it has a beach! The market and beach were in Old Town, which is a quaint and touristy area, but still with a lot of local flavor, says tourist. After that, I found my way to the Mamac, their contemporary art museum. You can go to all of these museums for €10. I discovered the work of Hippolyte Hentgen, and then continued to their main exhibit at the time, Le Diable au corps, a name taken from a Truffaut quote from the 400 Blows. It was an exhibit about op art in the 1960s. As a graphic design alum and a lover of the 1960s, this exhibit was one of my favorite shows I've ever seen. These are two of my favorite films, for example, and I'd never gotten to see L'Enfer. Apart from that, their permanent collection is excellent. Yves Klein being from Nice, they had a gallery dedicated to some of his work, with his singular Yves Klein blue, which was so beautiful in person. This is just a pool of the famous blue powder. I wanted to jump into it. After all of this museum going, I was starving, and headed back to the old town to catch this restaurant. Pacious, I think it's how you say it. The spot was lovely, and I had this beautiful and delicious ceviche, followed by this other dish, paired with some natural wines, because I'm allergic to sulfites, but France has an abundance of natural options for me. So jealous of these kids. It was probably 90 degrees this day. Then I took a bus up to the Matisse Museum. There I fell in love with this lady here. Her name is Henriette, and she stole my heart. Shut up. I sent this painting to Michael and asked him to paint me like her, but I'm still waiting for that. Oh, hi. You can finally see me. Then I took another bus here, but apart from these few pieces, nothing else interested me. I mean, it wasn't worth my trip. By then it was getting close to dinner, so I headed back to the old town. The little alleys were full of tables and people sitting for dinner. I made it back to the sea for sunset. This is where I shot that clip. I think about this spot a lot. And here's the view from that empty chair. I chose this spot for dinner. Well reviewed, and without knowing till later, it was actually linked to the spot I had had lunch at. More natural wine, and this very odd, delicious vegetarian ravioli thing with mushrooms and a broth. I have no clue what it was called, but I ate it all. Then I had dessert, which she made me, and that was the end of my night. The next morning, I had to catch an early train to Grimaud, next to Saint-Tropez, as I said, to meet Michael and Metronomy for one of their cruise shows in the summer at the Plage du Roc. Oh, I miss this life. It was really nice. Hope you enjoyed this, and if so, follow me for more travelogues to come.